Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington from ABC's hit TV show, Shark Tank. I'm the co-founder of the as seen on TV industry and have worked with many great celebrities. I've been featured on some amazing TV shows and have spoken on stages around the world. As an investor, a high-level marketer, and a homeowner, I can tell you that hiring the right real estate agent who combines great marketing with great negotiating skills is critical. Now, I've negotiated lots of huge deals in my life, and I've owned many different homes. But if you want to create the most demand for your home and sell it for the most money, you need a rock star agent. I want to introduce you to the agent whose marketing blew me away, Tami Holmes. Tami, welcome.
Thank you, Kevin.
How you doing? All right.
Doing great.
Now, when you get a listing, you put a marketing plan together for each home that you're going to sell.
That's correct.
Why is it more important today than ever before to have this kind of a plan?
In decades past, what agents would do, they would have the pound and pray method, where they would pound a sign in the yard and just pray that the home would sell.
Oh my goodness, wow.
That does not work today. Buyers are more savvy than they've ever been. They're looking online, they're using all the technology to find a home. So we have to catch their attention in the first few seconds or they'll move on to the next listing.
Right.
So to really wow them and get their attention, we do a number of things. First of all, we have a professional photographer do our photography.
Right.
That way we get great quality images and it shows the property off very well.
Right, that's important.
It is.
Yeah.
We also do 3D imaging of the property. Buyers love that because it allows them to kind of walk through the property and see the flow or the floor plan of the property.
Right.
And what's really cool with this 3D imaging, they can actually use the virtual reality headsets that allows them like they're actually in the home walking through the house.
Oh, wow.
Really cool
Wow.
technology.
So the visuals are very important. And then on the marketing side, what about ad spend?
Last year alone, we spent about $560,000 just on marketing and things like that.
Well, that's over $10,000 a week you're spending to put marketing out there for people to come look at your properties.
Yes, it shows how committed we are.
Pretty amazing. That's great. So now there's sort of a catch-22 in the world of real estate. What is that all about?
Yes, so the difficulty with real estate is that buyers are concerned about either having two mortgages when they're trying to buy and sell a property, right, or they get their home sold and there's nothing available for them to buy. So in a way, they're homeless during that time.
I've been in that situation. You got to sell it, you got to buy, you're in an in-between situation, right?
It is very uncomfortable. I'm sure you bought and sold your share of houses.
Yes.
So we have a program, and let me just show you how the program works. We had a beautiful young couple that had outgrown their starter home. They needed to move on to something bigger and better in a better neighborhood. So we showed them one of our listings. It was exactly what they wanted in the neighborhood they wanted. But they knew they couldn't afford two mortgages,
right,
and they were afraid their dream home would sell before their home sold.
Gotcha.
So we have a guarantee that we would buy their house. It's a trade-up program, so that they could buy this next home.
Beautiful.
So the buyers loved it because it allowed them to get their dream home. The sellers loved it because they didn't have to deal with a contingent offer.
Nice.
Nowadays, a contingent offer is not worth a lot,
right,
because you never know when that person's home will
sell.
sell.
So you give them that kind of safety to be able to have the dream home that they want.
Yes,
pretty
it's
powerful.
a wonderful safety net.
And you also have something pretty amazing where you allow people that list with you to get out of the contract pretty much any time they want. Is that, how do you do that?
Yes, so you know that it's very an anxious time for buyers and sellers during that process of selling a home. And so most agents, once you put your signature on that contract, you're locked in for usually 6 months at a time.
Right.
We want the sellers to be in the driver's seat. So we have a cancellation guarantee. If they're not happy with my performance, they can get out of the contract at any time. So it's almost like one day listing, 180 days.
They're keeping your feet to the fire pretty much all the time. You have to be always, really driving the sales for those sellers.
That's exactly right. So it's always more risk for me when I take a listing than it is for the seller,
right,
because they have that convenience of being able to get out.
Yeah.
So they know that I'm going to work hard each and every day, not only to keep their trust, but to keep their business as well.
Now, so Tami, what's so cool, I was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio, and you are the #1 agent in units sold in Southwestern Ohio. Congratulations. This covers Cincinnati, Dayton. I just want to know, what is it that motivated you to be such a top player in your industry in the real estate world in this Southwestern Ohio region?
Yeah. Many years ago, my husband and I were able to go to the South Pacific, a remote island called Western Samoa. We actually went there with the idea of helping people better their lives.
Oh, okay.
And I just fell in love with that whole idea of helping people accomplish things in their lives.
Right.
So when we came back to the States, I thought, what can I do that can continue with that path of helping people and serving people?
Right.
And we found real estate. Real estate's a wonderful thing because it allows me to help people complete their dreams, whether it's buying or selling a home.
When you're buying and selling, you need help. That's so awesome. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Whenever I do any deal, I look for strong proof that my investment is sound. Let's hear from a few of Tami's customers.
I was very impressed with Tami and her team. We were really excited with the coming soon feature once our house went on the market. Within 2 days, we had multiple showings over the weekend and had multiple offers. We accepted an offer at our full asking price.
We found a ranch that we liked, had on contract for a while, and we got to the point where we were afraid of losing that house. And so we talked to the Tami Holmes team about the buyback program, and they worked with us and made us an offer that was too good to pass up. And the whole team worked to make the package work for us, and were able for us to get moved on to our next chapter.
I'd heard the commercial about the Tami Holmes team and her realty, and thought, what the heck, I'll call. And within 2 weeks, I had an offer, and I got 98%, a little better than 98% of my asking price.
Wow, that's some powerful stuff. And Tami, you are the real deal. I want to thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you, Kevin.
Do you now see why you need to talk to Tami Holmes? You owe it to yourself to get the facts. Reach out to Tami Holmes today at the website and number below and make your next move a profitable one.